Well, I'm back at Mother's house, and yes, I am going to put this up. This is a security light, and it's controlled by a light switch. See? Switch controlled. And that's what it's going to look like right there. So we've got a back door going out of the garage, and there's a light switch, and it's controlled by this outside light. So you turn the light on, and it's on, turn it off. We don't want that anymore. We're going to set it up so it's a security light. We want it so that at night, if anybody is walking along here, coming into the back of the house or something, the light will go on automatically. It'll be a censored type light, and we'll leave the light switch on. You know, when we get done, we'll leave it on. We'll have to read the directions, and there's got to be a way to set that, and then it will be all nicely secured. We'll leave the light switch on all the time. That way, we come out here to the garbage bins. All we have to do is open up the garage door, and the light comes on, kaboom, and then we close this door. After a few minutes, the light will go off. Okay, so that's our project. If you want to watch that, stick around. Now, have I ever installed one of these before? Well, years ago I installed one, but not since. And so I'm hoping that everything's going to go okay on this. The first thing I want to do is make sure light switch is off. When the light switch is off, I won't have to worry about the power. I just got a pair of pliers. I'm going to loosen up the nuts. There's a nut on both sides here. Man, it's cold out here. First day of the year. Happy New Year, everybody. This thing's been up here for, what, 11 years. It doesn't seem to want to come off. There it goes. It's on there. There we go. And this is simply going to pop off of here. Hello, baby.
Hi, baby.
And all we got here is a black wire and a white wire. And I'm going to do the wire nuts here. Very simple to do this. I'm hoping the next one is going to go up nice and easy, breezy. I don't have to worry about getting shocked or anything because I got my light switch off. Okay, that's the first part of it. Now I've got this backing piece that I'm going to take off next, and it's just attached with 2 screws. Oh, you're still with me. Usually I turn it off now, but if I had my little power battery operated drill, I could just undo these, but I don't have it right with me. And so I'm just going to take these out by hand. It only takes a few seconds to do this. And I noticed, oh, look at that. Okay. That's all you needed it for there. And I noticed the old light fixture. You see on here, there was a ground wire on there. I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't have to undo the wire nut on that, did I? Because they didn't attach that. Now on the mounting bracket, see, this was the mounting bracket I took off. See that screw right there? You could wrap the ground wire around that. Boom, boom, boom. Tighten it up and be done with it. But they didn't do that, did they? We'll have to just see what's going to happen when we get ready. You see here, here's a ground wire right here out of the box, and it's attached to the actual box under a ground screw, and more than likely my new light fixture is going to have a ground wire on it. Okay, so that's how most light fixture boxes come. You got a black wire, a white wire, and a ground wire. Now other light fixtures you may have more than that, but usually whatever is attached to your light fixture, if you got 2 black wires, 2 white wires, a ground wire, whatever. Okay, so that's how your project's supposed to look so far. I'll probably have to read these directions, and let's see what it comes with. Looks like my mounting screws. Here's a little plastic deal. I don't know what that's for just yet. And here's some wire nuts. Now my last light fixture, I have the wire nuts from there too, but usually if you get new wire nuts, it's generally a good idea to use the brand new ones rather than the old ones. Okay, if you get a chance. Okay, come on, here we go. This was kind of a nice, slick little unit. It was like I think it was 35 bucks, something like that. You can get different types, of course. Okay, I'm looking at that. And there's ways to adjust these so that you can get them up and things. I'll have to read the directions, I think, but see, in fact, it does have a ground wire, doesn't it? And here's the black wire and the white wire. Okay, I know this is the mounting bracket that fits up against the wall. So I'll take a few minutes here, read the directions, and get right back to you. I've got the mounting bracket here, and generally this slot is long enough to accommodate different size boxes, and this one should fit no problem. Let's just hold it up there and see. I think it's gonna be just fine. I'm only going to start it a little bit because of the stucco. I want to make sure I get on the outside of the stucco, and it looks like there's a screw right there, screw hole. Ooh, I don't know. That one doesn't seem like it's holding. Oh, brother. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's 2 holes there, but it's the one down here, so I got to put this at a slight angle. I think I see it here. Yeah. Okay. I can take this bracket, and I want about the center of the box, because see, I could slide this back and forth, but I want to get it so I've got enough on top of the stucco that it's going to hold it just fine, about where it was before. I could have used my other drill, couldn't I have? But if you don't have a drill, you don't need a drill to do this. Make it snug as a bug in a rug. Okay. Now that set screw in the middle is going to hold. That's the only thing that holds the whole light fixture on there. Okay. I want to look at all this other stuff. And I've got a ground screw there, but you remember on the back side of the light fixture, I have a ground wire. You see, the green is usually ground, black to black, white to white. if this was hooked up a different way, and if this ground wire was cut short, let's say, I could then attach it to the ground screw, okay? But this instance, I'm going to decide not to use that ground screw. And because I'm not going to use it, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that little screw out of there, because every once in a while you need a ground screw, and it's a certain thread and everything, and it's always nice to save those. Okay, so I'm going to save that. And what am I going to do here?